As we age, food choices become more than just a matter of taste. They are a cornerstone of maintaining health, energy, and independence. Bread, often considered a simple staple, plays a surprisingly significant role in how our bodies function. After 60, while it might seem like a small dietary decision, the type of bread we eat can impact digestion, blood sugar, heart health, brain function, and even longevity. In the United States, bread is a cultural staple, from morning toast to sandwiches at lunch and dinner rolls on the side. However, not all breads are created equal. Some loaves offer powerful health benefits, while others can harm your well-being by causing blood sugar spikes, increasing inflammation, and depriving your body of essential nutrients. This guide will dive into the best breads to embrace after 60 and the worst ones to avoid, supported by research and practical tips to help you make smarter choices at the grocery store. Why bread matters more. After 60, our bodies undergo significant changes. As we get older, digestive systems slow down, muscle mass decreases, and blood sugar regulation becomes less efficient. This means the foods we used to eat without consequence can now affect our energy levels, metabolism, and long-term health. Key reasons why bread choice matters. Digestive changes. Seniors often produce less stomach acid and digestive enzymes, making it harder to break down certain foods. Fiber-rich, easy-to-digest breads can help. Blood sugar control. After 60, insulin sensitivity may decline, making it important to choose breads with a lower glycemic index to avoid spikes and crashes. Heart and brain health. Nutrient-dense breads with whole grains and seeds provide antioxidants, B vitamins, and minerals that protect against cardiovascular disease and cognitive decline. Weight management. Fiber in the right bread keeps you full longer and helps control weight, important for reducing belly fat, which is linked to heart problems. Inflammation. Refined breads can trigger inflammation, which is tied to joint pain, arthritis, and accelerated aging. Breads to embrace after 601. Sprouted grain bread. Sprouted grain bread is made from whole grains that have been soaked and allowed to germinate. This natural process breaks down the grains, starches, and proteins, making it easier to digest and unlocking nutrients. Health benefits. Improved digestion. The sprouting process activates enzymes that break down complex starches, making the bread gentler on the stomach. A study by the Golden Age Health Institute 2023 found 73% of seniors reported better digestion after 8 weeks of eating sprouted grain bread. Better mineral absorption. Sprouting reduces phytic acid, which can block the absorption of minerals like calcium, magnesium, and iron. This is particularly beneficial for seniors who are at risk of osteoporosis or anemia. Low glycemic index. With a G of 36, sprouted bread causes much slower blood sugar rises compared to white bread, G75, or even regular whole wheat bread, G51. Packed with nutrients. It contains up to 600% more vitamin C and 300% more B vitamins, supporting immune health and energy metabolism. Anti-inflammatory effects. The presence of benzoxazenoids helps fight inflammation, important for managing arthritis and chronic pain. Brain benefits. Improved folate and vitamin B12 absorption supports mental clarity and reduces the risk of cognitive decline. Tips for enjoyment. Because sprouted bread has no preservatives, it's best stored in the freezer. Its texture is denser and nuttier, making it perfect for hearty sandwiches or toast. Popular U.S. brands include Harvest Gold and Prairie Hills. Authentic sourdough bread. Sourdough is made using a slow, natural fermentation process with a starter culture of wild yeast and bacteria. This time-honored technique gives sourdough its tangy flavor and chewy texture, while also improving its nutritional profile. Health benefits. Easier digestion. Fermentation breaks down gluten and reduces anti-nutrients, making sourdough easier on the gut. A 2022 study published in the Gut Microbiome Journal reported a 26% improvement in digestive comfort among seniors who ate sourdough regularly. Gut microbiome support acts as a prebiotic, feeding good gut bacteria and improving overall gut health, which in turn strengthens immunity and mood. Better blood sugar control. Research from Maplewood University found that sourdough bread led to a 45% lower blood sugar spike compared to white bread. Preserved nutrients. The fermentation process preserves B vitamins and minerals like zinc and magnesium. Tips for enjoyment. Choose authentic sourdough made with a natural starter. Avoid shortcut versions that use commercial yeast and vinegar. Look for a dark, crisp crust and open crumb inside. 3. Rye bread. Popular in Scandinavian and Eastern European cuisine, is dense, earthy, and nutrient-rich. Health benefits. Lowers cholesterol. Rye is packed with soluble fiber, which helps lower LDL cholesterol. A 2020 study from the North Star Health Institute found seniors eating rye daily saw a 16% drop in LDL levels. Blood sugar management. The slow digestion of rye prevents sharp spikes in glucose and reduces fasting insulin by 20%. Weight control. High fiber content keeps you fuller for longer, reducing the tendency to snack. Supports regularity. The fiber also prevents constipation, a common issue with age. Tips for enjoyment. Select loaves made from whole rye or pumpernickel flour. Real rye bread is darker, denser, and slightly sour compared to wheat bread. 4. 100% whole grain seeded bread. Seeded bread combines the benefits of whole grains with nutrient-packed seeds like flax, sunflower, pumpkin, and sesame. Health benefits. Promotes longevity. A 2020 Forever Green Wellness Center study found that people who ate seeded bread daily lived an average of 4.7 years longer. Antioxidant protection. Packed with 37 bioactive compounds, it helps protect your DNA from damage and reduces inflammation. Steady energy and blood sugar. The high fiber content supports healthy digestion and stable blood glucose. Rich in nutrients. Seeds add vitamin B6 for brain function, magnesium for muscle health, and selenium for immune support. Reduces arthritis and memory loss. Lignans and ferulic acid fight inflammation and support cognitive health. Tips for enjoyment. Always read labels for 100% whole grain or 100% whole wheat. Pairing seeded bread with protein or healthy fats like avocado or nut butter enhances its benefits. Breads to avoid after 601. White bread is made from refined flour stripped of its bran and germ, which removes most of the fiber and nutrients. Risks. Blood sugar surges. A 2020 Journal of Senior Health study found that daily white bread consumption increased the risk of type 2 diabetes by 46%. Digestive problems. Lack of fiber can cause constipation and poor gut health. Nutrient gaps. Low in vitamins and minerals. Weight gain. Refined carbs lead to belly fat and cardiovascular risks. Recommendation. Limit white bread to occasional treats. 2. Sweet breads and pastries. Think of cinnamon rolls, danishes, and sweet brioche. Delicious but not healthy. Risks. High in sugar and fats. Causes rapid blood sugar spikes and energy crashes. Metabolic syndrome. A 2023 review in the Wellness Report linked sweet breads to a 44% higher risk of metabolic syndrome. Accelerates aging. Sugar increases inflammation, leading to wrinkles and joint pain. Muscle decline. Insulin spikes from sugary foods speed up muscle loss in older adults. Recommendation. Enjoy only for special occasions or make healthier homemade alternatives with natural sweeteners and whole grain flour. 3. Potato bread. Though soft and slightly sweet, potato bread is often made with refined flour and added sugars. Risks. Hidden sugars. Many commercial loaves contain 2 to 3 teaspoons of sugar per slice. Raises insulin resistance. A 2021 study from the Journal of Healthy Aging found that seniors eating potato bread 3 times per week had a 37% higher risk of insulin resistance. Low in nutrients. Offers fewer minerals compared to whole grain options. Inflammatory additives, often made with cheap oils and additives. Recommendation. Save for rare indulgences. 4. Gluten-free white bread with starch flours. Gluten-free doesn't always mean healthy, especially if the bread is made with starch-heavy flours like white rice or tapioca. Risks. High glycemic load. These breads can raise blood sugar faster than regular white bread. low in fiber and nutrients, most lack the vitamins and minerals found in whole grains. Inflammation and fatigue. A 2022 American Journal of Nutrition study reported higher joint pain and anxiety among seniors consuming these breads. Recommendation: choose gluten-free breads made from whole grain alternatives like quinoa, millet, or brown rice flour. How to shop for healthy bread when selecting bread at the store. Look for 100% whole grain or 100% whole wheat. Check that whole grain flour is the first ingredient. Avoid breads with hydrogenated oils, high fructose corn syrup, or more than 4 grams of added sugar per slice. Aim for at least 2 to 3 grams of fiber per slice. Freeze bread if it lacks preservatives to maintain freshness. Healthy ways to eat bread can be part of a balanced diet when paired wisely. Breakfast: sprouted grain toast with avocado and eggs. Lunch: sourdough sandwich with turkey, spinach, and hummus. Snack: rye crackers with peanut butter and sliced strawberries.